To make the headband, I used two colors of this yarn, a 4mm crochet hook and scissors. The recommended needle for this yarn is 5mm. Let's go with the step by step. You have to start making a slip knot and chain 12. Once you have the chain 12, you have to chain 2 and make 1 half double crochet on each stitch, 1 half double crochet on each stitch to the end of the chain. Once you have the last half double crochet, you have to chain 2 and make 1 half double crochet on each half double crochet, 1 half double crochet on each stitch. Once you are at the end again, you have to repeat the same 1 half double crochet on each stitch, finishing with 12 half double crochet. You have to repeat the same 1 half double crochet on each stitch to have the width of the head. For a 4-year-old girl, I'm making 45 centimeters. If you think that you have to make the headband bigger, you can make more chains at the beginning of the first row. You can make more chains or less chains if you want the headband smaller. Once you have like 3 centimeters less than the width of the head, you have to make now the part to make later the waves with the other color. You have to chain 2 and make the half double crochet, but taking only the back loops. Taking only the back loops, 1 half double crochet on each stitch. Once you are at the end, chain 2, turn, and make 1 half double crochet on each stitch, but taking only the front loops. Taking the front loops, you have to make 1 half double crochet on each stitch. The next row we have to make one half double crochet taking the back loops. We have one row with the back loops, one row with the front loops, and one row again with the back loops. Once we have the 4 rows to make the waves, we have to join with a slip stitch the first row with the last row. We have to make one slip stitch on each stitch, taking the stitches of the last row with the stitches of the first row. But we have to take the front loops of the last row and the whole stitch and the chain of the first stitch. One slip stitch, and taking the front loops of the next stitch, make a slip stitch with the first row. Once we made the last slip stitch, we have to cut the yarn. Now we have to turn the headband and we have to take the white yarn. We have to place the yarn in the loop that we left on the first row where we made the half double crochet taking the back loops. So we have to place the yarn in the front loops of this row. We have to make a chain 3. And we have to make 3 double crochet on each loop. So counting the chain 3 as the first double crochet, you have to make 2 double crochet. Continue on the next loop with 3 double crochet again. 3 double crochet on the next loop. And we have to continue making 3 double crochet on each loop to the end of this row. Once you are at the end of the row, you have to turn and continue making 3 double crochet on each loop on the free loop of the following row. So 3 double crochet on each loop. You are creating now the waves, and repeat the same to the end of the row. 3 double crochet on each loop. Once you are again at the end of the row, you don't have to cut the yarn, and you have to continue making the 3 double crochet on each loop on the 2 following rows of loops. Once we finish the last 3 double crochet, you have to bind off and you have to cut the yarn. And you finished the headband.